Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol EGO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Before I go any further, I'm going to do a little house cleaning and get rid of that red line there. Yeah, it still pertains 100% to the chart. There's just another dynamic, which I'm about to talk about here in a second, that just makes things a little bit easier to see. So from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and things all over the place. So I want to try to keep this as straightforward as possible. And the easy way to see kind of that near-term level of resistance, and the reason I deleted that line out of there, is we can just use the famous moving average in the world of charts, which is being represented by that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period, and you know that when the price does fall below it, it tends to act as resistance. And today the price did indeed fall below that purple line. And then you can see several times this afternoon, price tried to get up above it and just couldn't quite do it. A couple times temporarily peaked its head up above it, but that never lasted very long. So that is certainly going to be that initial area of resistance going forward. The overall level, which made itself known yesterday, is up there at that $2 mark, represented by that red line right there, and you can see that that was essentially exactly where the price did get rejected from. So yes, $2 is the overall level, but before you start talking about doing battle with that one or anything like that, top priority by far is once again the level right here at that 50-period simple moving average, currently valued at the 99-cent mark. So keep an eye as far as resistance levels are concerned on 99 cents and then up there at $2. What about levels of support going forward? Whoops, let me get that out of there. And really the level that I'm curious about is that trend line right. Oh, all right. Well, I didn't realize it was that close. I thought the price was still actually hanging quite a bit of a ways above it. But anyways, that is the overall trend line that's kind of formed here. And as you can see right here, which caught me a little bit off guard, the price is currently essentially doing battle with it right now. And yeah, technically speaking, maybe it's slightly below it, but you got to remember with charts, supports, resistances, trend lines, there's a range element associated to them. They're not exact specific prices. So I'll definitely agree it's still within the range of the trend line. But going forward, the thing that you want to make sure of, assuming you're bullish, is any sort of separation of the downside of that trend line. That represents a pretty big increase in strength on the bearish part. That hasn't happened yet, but just something to keep an eye on going forward. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. I'm very curious to see how this one closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.